But first, no wait. Before I get on to a topic that's really bothering me, with 2 children overseas, just quickly about that poisonous Black Lives Matter protest. Now, from the start, from the day that George Floyd died, probably from a massive drug overdose as police held him down, I've been suspicious about the agenda of the protesters who then burned down buildings and looted shops and attacked police and kicked the heads of people they didn't like, and even protested here claiming that police were their enemy and society racist. Now, to me, this is really a tribal movement. It's a racist movement. It's touch someone of my race and we'll attack you. And it's a movement that has come here to Sydney and to Melbourne.
The police! The police!
Now, this is not really a movement to unite us, but to divide. And on Sunday we saw the perfect example of exactly what I mean when I say it is racist. Until now, and here as well, protesters have jumped in whenever someone of colour dies in a clash with police or in prison. And they say, see, murdered. Racist system. Whatever the facts are, racist, murder. And police have either been too slow to respond or too scared to call bull. In the George Floyd case, for instance, for months, the prosecutors there did not reveal that an autopsy had found that Floyd died after taking a fatal level of fentanyl, which in normal circumstances, like if you'd found him dead at home, would lead the coroner to conclude it was actually an overdose. And by going along with the story that Floyd was instead murdered by racist cops, prosecutors, politicians, they fed the anti-police riots that we've seen not just in the United States, but London and Paris. Now, on Sunday, though, police in Lancaster in Pennsylvania did try to get ahead of this terrible, not say anything, get the riots, by immediately releasing body cam footage from an officer who just shot dead a Latino man running at him with a large knife over his head after police were called to a domestic incident. They wanted to prove by doing this was actually self-defense. Any idiot could see it. Now I'm going to show it. Look away if you are likely to be disturbed by violence. Now, I didn't show you the moment of the man being shot dead and falling to the ground. You'll have to imagine that. Family viewing time. But releasing that video, I mean, it's quite clear, right? It hasn't stopped some race rioters from nevertheless attacking police cars, attacking police stations, lighting fires in the streets, even after it turned out that the dead man had previously been arrested for stabbing 4 other people, one of them a 16-year-old boy. So what does this tell you? To all those rioters, obviously, it doesn't matter if police shot dead a man who was simply trying to kill them. Let them stab the officer, because any person of colour, no matter how violent, no matter how deadly, should never be shot by white police. And if he is, then it's on. It's eye for an eye. It's violence in return. Now, this is a terrifying state of mind if it takes hold. The tribe above everything, including the rule of law. Now, apologies for getting distracted. I know it's America and all that, but I think this is so important. This poisonous stuff, this racism is being pushed on us, and it is so very serious. Most people too cowardly to admit or see what's going on. But if you don't push back, this will, mark my words, tear us apart.